Ooh, sound. How are y'all doing tonight? I hope y'all are doing well. So y'all ready to do the Halloween kit? I'm excited. Okay. There we go. Now I can see. So we're doing this little guy. Isn't he cute? I love this. It has like all the little, you know, little monsters. It has a witch, a little Frankenstein, a mummy. He's cute. So this is what we're doing tonight. Oh, and this one is almost gone. So that's the Scarecrow kit that I listed. And I think there's only like 6 left. So if you wanted one of the Scarecrow, you better get it quick because it's almost gone. And isn't it cute? Didn't that sign turn out so cute? Oh, I love it. All right. Y'all, this mesh is so awesome. I love this mesh. This mesh right here. Okay. So I cut everything at 30 inches. Hello, hello. So I'll cut one more, 30 inches. Got our frame here. I know, I think it's cute too. So we're going to open up our ties. Oh, awesome. I did add a couple of things to the Scarecrow kit that I didn't tell y'all. I added some little pumpkins and I added another ribbon. So you're going to get 4 ribbon plus the burlap. Yeah, I will do some more Halloween. Alright, so we're going to do 30-inch ruffles. So I'm just going to straighten up the center. Remember, if you have any trouble, put something heavy on the other end, and that really helps a lot. So all you're doing is making your little bow tie. Yep, happy hump day. What you doing back there, Belly? Thank you, Ava. Okay. Oh, yay. So see, this one here is jute. So it's faux jute mesh. So it has almost like a little bit of a fabric feel, but it also feels like the plasticky. But it's real stiff. You see how stiff it is? So when I ruffle with this one, you don't see any of that variation on the side. So when you're starting out, if you will use the jute or the faux jute, I think you'll find that you'll have an easier time of doing ruffles. I love Halloween too. I love anything you can decorate for. That's what I love. So, oh, and we started sending out the elf today. Oh my gosh, the elf is so cute. Oh, I'll have to go down and grab one before we're done so I can show it to you. Because I didn't have it on the listing because I wanted to surprise y'all. I thought it would be cute. Let's put our ribbons in. See, I'm already getting ahead of myself, y'all. Okay. So we have the glitter. I love the glitter. And orange. Don't these look so cute together? Okay. So we'll just fold them in half. Pinch in the center. And pull them down. So you're going to get some glitter on you, but that's okay. And we'll cut these off. We don't need them. And just tuck it under. Yep. We packed a bunch of them today. Like, we packed, what, 68 today? So we'll pack the rest tomorrow. Okay, and the other 2 ribbon is the Happy Halloween. It has glitter on it too, and then a purple. Hello, Charlie and Sophia. Alright, so on this one here, I am making sure that I put it so that you can see the words. So I want the words to be down here like this. Yes, I am actually working on a gingerbread sign. That's so funny. Yep. I was working on illustrating a gingerbread girl and boy. Mom's doing okay. We still don't know anything. Guess we're gonna have to go see an allergist. Okay, so Angelica says, when making wreaths, how do you get the ribbons to stay put once you put them on? They basically do their own thing. Yes, I am going to make a gingerbread wreath kit. I will. And an ice skate one, and probably a one with a Santa and some leopard print. Alright, so ribbon. The biggest thing is to make sure your women's ribbon's wired. And make sure you get that little curl in it. That's going to help keep it in line. But I will tell you, as you move around, your ribbon's going to get a little bit skewed. So when you're done, you just kind of have to go back and, you know, kind of re-pull them like that. And I have some fun Dollar Tree stuff planned for us. As a matter of fact, Sweet Tea Makery dropped off a couple of Dollar Tree frames to me today. I'm excited. So I will be working on some designs for that. We haven't done anything like that in a long time. We need to. I feel like I got stuck in a rut. So we need to do some other stuff. Look how sparkly this is. Ooh, this is sparkly. Okay. Hey, Betty. Okay. All right. I hear Mama's on. Okay. So you see how you kind of curl them like this? That helps keep them in where they should be. Okay. There we go. My ribbons are cut at 12 inches. So you see how I have this so that you can read the Happy Halloween. So when you're putting your ribbons in, make sure you're paying attention to that because it's really easy to just kind of forget and put them upside down. So this ruler right here comes from Burlap Boutique. So these are perfect tails. Oh, okay, so Owl is my moderator, and so it's her job to welcome everyone in and try to answer questions if I don't see them, just kind of keep the conversation going. She's like the party keeper, right? Yeah. And I don't don't do a whole lot of talking to specific people because if someone's watching the replay, they may not want to listen to me talk to 30 people. So y'all know I love all of you, and I love that you're here, even if I don't call out your name. There we go. So I do pull them up so that they do this nice little curl. When I do the next one, I'll show you. Oh, I dropped. Where did the sparkly go? Oh, he's on the floor. Ha ha! Ooh, that's so funny. Talk show host. Oh, that's funny. Yep, Al's the talk show host. That's good. I like that. Okay. Okay, so I cut my extra off and then I just tuck it under. Just get it out of the way. Keeps it from coming apart. And we don't really need to see that. There we go. I think the fun is to do the tails, do that little pitch, and do that little make our birdie. I love that. Made a big difference when I started doing this with my wreaths. Then my ribbons started behaving a lot better. I do 2 ribbons in each tie. So there is 26 total ribbons, 9 of each color. So that's generally what I do in all my wreaths. Well, all my wreaths that are on a wreath base like this. You order them on burlapboutique.com for the perfect tails. Yep. We'll do another snowman, but I won't be able to get that snowman sign. We'll have to do something else. Yeah. I need to put a link on my shop for those. I will get to it, I promise. Okay. Whoop. There we go. It just did not want to behave. All right. So right up the center. So you see what I'm doing is I have my thumbs back here and they stay in place, and then my goodnight honey, my fingers move the mesh back to my thumbs. So if you keep your thumbs steady, it helps to keep your mesh steady. Spread your hand out a little bit if you're having trouble. If you're having trouble with the woodland ruffle, it may just be because it's a lot thicker. Just keep working at it. It'll get easier. Okay, so see what we do is we pull the ends together and pull it up like this, and then I let it naturally do a ruffle between the two. Okay. Alrighty, just like that. Place it on. There we go. I did add some new signs today too. I was having fun designing today. Yes, I got the pumpkin wreath from the Dollar Tree. And we're going to be doing something with it because I thought that was so cute. Okay. Tuck it under and spread it out. We want to see that happy Halloween. There we go. Alrighty. Ugh. If y'all have not joined our free group on Facebook where you can share all of your wonderful creations, make sure you do it. Yeah, it is like the one last year. It's the big, thick, kind of circular. I thought it would be fun. We'll do something fun with it. It's called Hardworking Mom Everyday Craft Dreamers. And then if you make something, you have to come share with us. Oh, hi Ava's mom. Okie dokie. So the last one that we put on the bottom, we have to ruffle both sides because then we now have two sides. So we'll just pull them up so that they ruffle. One thing it does is it keeps those edges from showing those ugly edges. And the other thing it does is it keeps it from wanting to kind of go into the middle. There. Like that. So. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very supportive group. We don't allow any kind of negativity or selling. It's just sharing and support. So definitely come join it. Okay. So we put that one up top. There we go. See how pretty it is already? Oh, okay. Let's do the top. Maybe we should do a mummy wreath. Ooh, wouldn't that be fun? Yeah. Maybe that's the next Halloween we should do. A little mummy. What do you think, Belle? Should we do a mummy? She says, I don't care, I'm sleeping. Yep, I got a witch hat frame. It is a Facebook group, but it's a free one. I don't have anything set up for a subscription, but I do plan to do that at some point. It's just having time to set it up. Yeah. This frame is 15 inches. So whenever you see a frame that says 15-24, what that means is that it's a 15-inch frame, and when you're done, your wreath will measure 24 inches. So it's essentially like the inside to the outside measurements. Mesh is cut 30 inches. You can come back and watch this whenever you need to if you get stuck. Okay. That's the wonderful thing about YouTube and why I like it, because everything on here is evergreen. You can come back and watch it forever. It's always out here. Oh, you wanted to see the new kit? It is a scarecrow. What did I do with that sign? Oh, here it is. That's the new kit. It's so cute, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to put the Happy Halloween out to the side so we can see it. There'll be another Halloween one. You know what? I promise you, you will get faster. I was not fast like this in the beginning. It would take me a long time. Part of it's just being confident in your skills. So Laura's asking, when you're doing a craft fair, how crazy is it to unload when everyone else is doing the same? It's not really that bad. This is a wreath form, so it came with the ties attached. Some craft fairs are being held and some are not. I think it just depends on where you are and what your state requirements and restrictions are. I have one I do every year, but I'm guessing they're not going to have it, so that's sad. Listen, where I started from where I am now, I mean, you do. You improve over time. You just do. You get better. You get more confident in your ability. A lot of times, y'all, it's just that you're not confident in it. I do the ribbons as I go because I find that it's faster. So for me, it's I like to do things kind of in sections. It's just kind of how it works really well for me. I guess the thing is, I don't like to go all the way through and then come back and do the ribbons, because I feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of redundant. I would sell this for like $85 or more, or $85 plus shipping. Okay, so I'm putting all of my sparkly out to the side so we can see it better. Yeah, this is a faux jute mesh. So it's very thick. It's a lot thicker than this stuff. So you can see, you see how you can see through this? You don't see through this as well. There is another kit that's very similar to this. Ooh, don't do free shipping. Free shipping is not very popular for wreaths. Because here's the thing. A wreath is a decorator, like luxury type item. That's not going to be the decision maker, whether they're shipping or not. Because they're already going to be spending that much on a wreath. Shipping is not going to tip them over the edge. Yeah. Faux jute is the finger cramper. No, I don't spray. I never spray my wreath, y'all, ever. Here's the trick with the fraying of mesh. few things. First of all, make sure you're using a rotary cutter. Make sure your rotary cutter has a very sharp blade in it. If you're starting to see frays, change out your blade. Okay? Because that's always a big culprit. Try not to touch it too often, which is also why I like to go ahead and put my ribbons in, because the more times you come back and touch your mesh, the more opportunity they have to fray. Okay? And tuck the edges under, and then you're really not going to see it. Yeah, it is similar to this kit. It has the same sign. The mesh is a little different. So there's a green mesh, and there's a mesh that has black and purple and orange, but it's more like a tinsel mesh, and it uses an evergreen base. So just remember to ruffle up, make it stand up. We want it to stand up. There we go. Oh yeah, so on the ribbons, if you're asking about the ribbons, I will show you. Hold on, because we're about to do the other one. So when you take your ribbons, you want to take both your ribbons, you want to match them at the edges, fold it in the center. So you're going to get a little indentation right here, and then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of crimp it in the middle like that, and then you fold it over like this. Not too much longer, Kathy. Okay. Oh, okay. So these are tinsel ties, and what they do is you put your mesh in there, and then you just tie it around. It holds your mesh down. Oh, I'm so glad. I don't use any type of thing to do my edges unless I'm going to be doing a flower. Now, if I'm going to be doing a flower, I'll use a bag sealer or a wood burning tool to cut. But other than that, I'm not going to, because I'm not going to need to. I have very few fray edges, and I'm going to tell you something. People who are buying your wreaths are not going to see that. You're going to see that. So they're not going to see it because this isn't what they do. Right? They don't do this. They just see pretty and buy it. So they're not going to see little pieces of fray, which honestly there aren't any here, because I always use a sharp blade and I touch that mesh as least as possible. So I go quick, I put it in, and then I'm done. So I don't keep going back around. That's really helped me a lot. Oh, awesome. Alright, so see how we just pull? This also helps. So having these ruffle up together, it kind of helps to keep those edges tucked in. And then you're not going to see, if there's any fraying going on, it's kind of inside. It's a bag sealer. You know how you can get those bag sealers so that you can kind of, I don't even know what you call it, like seal up the edges? Well, this stuff is made with plastic too. so you can do that. Sometimes I put it back on my wreaths, and usually what I do is I use the Dollar Tree placemats. I know. We all feel that way, but the truth is that we're the ones who see that stuff, not the people we send it to. But I'm telling you, if you will make sure this is really sharp and do like I do, put your ribbons in as you're going around instead of coming back to them, you're going to see a lot less fray. What do you want to see done? Oh, on the back? No, I wouldn't use it on jute. You don't really need it. It doesn't really fray like the other stuff does. Yeah, you want to be careful not to burn anything with burlap or jute. That wouldn't be good for your lungs. Alright, so now I'm just going to make sure nothing is squashed down at the bottom because they like to do that sometimes. So I just kind of pull up the edges. Just kind of go around and make sure. Okay. Because sometimes the top will like to do that. Okay. Looks good. Okay, so do you see any frays? Nope, you're not going to. Okay. Alright, so we'll put this cutie back here. So now y'all know why I do everything all at one time. Because it really helps to keep things from fraying and having trouble with that. Okay. Alright, so now we're just going to do our bow. So always make sure you have enough to do 12-inch ties and a bow, because you need to make a bow, right? Alright, so we're going to put the purple on the bottom. So this is like about a 10-inch tail. I like coffee. Okay, so 6-inch loop. Well, actually, this is about 6.5. So about 6.5. There we go. I don't know if I have any placemats up here. I'll look and see if I do. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to spread those out. The trick to it is just to hold your finger right there. You don't even have to hold it. You don't even have to hold it very tight. You just want to kind of hold it in place. This is the Pro Bow 4-in-1. Pro Bow the Hand 4-in-1. Did y'all see that she came out with some kind of new thing? Let's put this in. Okay. Alright. So we're just going to do the exact same length. Okay. A little bit longer. There we go. Don't feel like you cannot change out between 2.5 and 1.5 when you're doing a bow. because you can. Alright, so these tails are a little bit longer, probably 12 inches. Okay. She came out with a new Pro bow. I think the only difference to me is that it has a smaller setting so that you can make smaller bows. That's what it looked like to me. I don't know. Carl sent me the video today to see if I saw it. Tell me what? You mean the bow maker? Yeah. It has like a line that's up closer. So the lines are a little bit different. The little bow maker's a little different. Okay. There we go. So we made it a little bit smaller, about 6 inches. So remember, when you do that, what happens is that your bow starts to fluff up a little bit more because you can see a little bit more behind it because the ones in front aren't as long. I didn't know that there was a ton of difference, but I think she did it specifically for a specific group of people. That's what it sounded like. Okay, this one has a pattern. So when we have a pattern, we like to do it by hand. Alright. So I'm going to just put it right here in my hand. I'm just going to put it in between my thumb and my finger. Alright, and I'm just going to do 6 inches. So you can go from your 0 to your 12 on your board. So on this side, I'm going to go under because the pretty side's up. On this side, pretty side's not up. So we're going to go over. She came out with a new version. That's what we were talking about. Alright, so we just place it down. See, now Happy Halloween is all going in one direction. I can't have coffee because I've had the worst insomnia lately. I don't want to make it worse. Okay. We're going to finish up with this. Okay. She called it the button bow. That's what it was. It's like, you know the bows that have the one loop in the middle? She was calling that the button bow, and she was saying that it was made to do the button bow. Although, I think the other one does that, but I'm not sure. Okay. So we'll get our zip tie out. And we will get a pipe cleaner out. Yay, purple. Yes. Okay, so whenever you have something that has a pattern on it, you really want to do it by hand because what you don't want is to twist it in the middle. If you twist it in the middle, what happens is one side will go this direction and the other side will go in the opposite direction. You can twist it twice on your bow maker. However, I find that it kind of makes it more difficult to fluff the bow because it makes it a little bit squishy in here. So my suggestion is just to do that part by hand. Okay, so we just get it enough to get it off the bow maker. Okay. And I will tell you, if y'all have any trouble with your pipe cleaners, get some of this. This stuff is, it's called Deco rope. This is the stuff they put on the work wreaths. So it's a lot thicker than a pipe cleaner. So you see the difference between the two? If you make bows to sell bows, this is what you want to put it on because it's a lot thicker, it's a lot stronger. So it has a sturdy wire inside there. You can get these from Sims Pottery, you can get them from Craft Outlet. So I highly suggest those, they're great. So when I'm putting one on my mailbox or something, I'm going to use that stuff. Okay. Woo, I'm a Diet Dr. Pepper fan. I love my Diet Dr. Pepper. Okay, so now I'm going to just kind of fluff it from the bottom. Just kind of pull everything out. Make sure it's where I want it to be. Nothing has moved. Pull my tails. Okay. I use it a lot because I have trouble with the other one not staying tight. Nope, I do not spray. Y'all, I never spray my wreaths, ever. I'm just going to tell you I don't. It actually will do more damage to your wreath than it will help it. So be real careful. Oh, I have an easy bow maker. To me, they're all the same. All the bow makers are the same. Okay, so now we're twisting and fluffing. Yeah, did y'all see what Nancy sent me? I think I showed y'all this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this. I'm so excited. Wasn't that sweet? She sent me that. I was so excited. It came from her daughter's shop. Let's see, what's her daughter's shop name? Ashbrook. Woo, I have to get my glasses. Okay. I have to get one for Carson now because now Carson wants one. He likes Diet Dr. Pepper too. Okay. So now we're just gonna get all of our tails going here. So when you're fluffing your bow, if you're having trouble, keep your zip tie on until you're done fluffing. Because I'm going to tell you, it's a lot easier to hold this than it is to try to hold this pipe cleaner. This pipe cleaner is very thin, but my zip tie, it has some substance to it. Okay. Alright, so we can trim this off. Glitter everywhere. I sweat glitter, that's what I say. I say I sweat glitter. Okay, so let's get our sign ready. I think this little mummy right there is so cute. Okay. Oh, I did that one. I'm just going along, not paying attention. Okay. She's good. Yep, I know. It's time to put summer away and get fall, Halloween, and Christmas out. So I usually put all four, and I use about 22 inches of wire on each one. But I will tell you this. I do that because I like to double it up. So when I put it in, and I put it in the little corner, I'm going to pull it all the way out and match it to the other side so so that essentially I have double the wire. And then I just, oh, I heard that they had football shaped. See, then I have 2 wires, so that makes it a little bit sturdier because I like to use this thinner wire. It's 26 gauge, so with wire, the lower the gauge, the thicker the wire. So 26 gauge is pretty thin, but the great thing is it hides very well in wreaths. You start using some of that other and it's hard to hide it. Yes, I do. I have a bunch of videos on making bows. As a matter of fact, I have one on making bows with the Bodabra, the Easy Bow, and the Pro Bow. And then I have one where I do several by hand. I sure do. 9 different bows. I know I need to make an updated one because it's been a while since I did that one. So, yeah. I think I have a few rolls of this mesh left, but I don't think I have enough to make a kit, but I think I have enough to sell some of the mesh. Alright. So I'm going to tie my bow right in between where my mesh is tied down, because I don't want my bow to stick way up. If you want your bow to stick way up, you tie it right across where your ruffles are. You know what? I started out not being able to do a bow by hand. And it's funny because my sister's actually the one who taught me how to make a bow. And I surpassed her a long time ago. But it's because I make bows all the time and she doesn't. So, you just, first of all, believe that you can, because you can. I promise you can. If I can learn to do it, I promise you, you can learn to do it. Because when she first started showing me, I was like, do what? What do I do? It was very frustrating because I was like, thought my hands were doing the same thing that hers were, but if you have carpal tunnel, I would use a bow maker, because that would really make things a lot better for you. Okay, so I go in between the rows and inside. Okay, and then I tie them together, and I tie it I'm glad. Yeah, you can do it. I promise you, you can do it. Some of it is just hand memory. So, and I'm going to tell you what's really funny is people think that if they're using a bow maker, that they still don't know how to make a bow. But actually, you are teaching yourself to make a bow. You just don't realize it. You don't realize that that's what you're doing. You're actually teaching your hands how to make a bow. So, stick with it. It'll be like a light bulb. You know how sometimes it's just like a light bulb and things just kind of fall into place? That's what bow making's like. Oh my gosh, if I worked at their Christmas shop, I would never take a paycheck home. Holy cow, I would be in big trouble. Big trouble. Okay. There we go. Alright. I always shake it because I want to make sure everything is on there securely. Alright. All done. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I love it. That's so cute. And we needed a new one because we had this lady that delivered our food the other day, and she came in the garage, and y'all, I have like a ridiculous amount of wreaths in the garage, and she was saying, "Oh, those are so pretty," and blah blah blah. So I gave her one of our Halloween wreaths because she really liked it, and I thought she looked like she needed one. So I gave away one of my mom's favorite wreaths. So we needed a new one. Sometimes you just have to do stuff because somebody needs it, right? That's what I think. It's just money. You can't take it with you. Okay. I'm just kind of refluffing a little. And I like to curl the long ones. There we go. Yeah, she was excited. Okay, let's see. Do I have any? Let me see if I have any placemats up here. I don't know if I do. I had flour fall down. It doesn't look like I have any up here. Okay, I'll make sure when I come back on Friday that I'll have a placemat so I can show y'all. You know? So I'll do that. You see me knock my flowers down? Yeah, I didn't tell you which one I gave her, Mom. I gave her the the ghost one. But that was last year's, right? Oh, awesome. Alright, y'all. Well, this was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I don't know what we're doing Friday. I think we're going to do one of these Friday. We're either going to do one of these Friday, or we're going to do Mr. Scarecrow. What do y'all think? Should we do Santa Marta Scarecrow? Or should we do Hope? What do y'all think? Hope or Scarecrow? Awesome. Alright, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I'm telling you, it's the little curl thing. Just do a little curl thing. Yes, I promise I'll bring more out. Scarecrow. All right. Well, I think we'll be doing Scarecrow, and then we'll do this one next. I know the hope sign's so cute. All right. I mean, I'm obsessed with this. How stinking cute is this? With the little hat. All right. So it'll probably be 9:30. Is that right, Al? 9:30? I believe it's 9:30 because Cece comes on before me. I know, exactly, right? If you bought the Scarecrow wreath, you need this as an attachment. I know. Awesome. All right, y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys in a couple days. All right? Better say bye. All right, bye, y'all.